Hi, it's Beth Alcazar, Associate Editor with the USCCA. Today we're thinking about a scenario in which you're in an elevator, you've pressed and selected your floor when someone else gets on and doesn't even look at the elevator panel. And we're going to ask, what would you do? In today's scenario, the USCCA is asking everyone to imagine that you're in that elevator. You've selected your floor. Maybe you're at a hospital, maybe you're at the mall, maybe you're at a parking deck. It doesn't matter. You've selected your floor, but you're in that elevator by yourself when someone enters with you. But this person does not even look at the panel of buttons, doesn't talk to you, and certainly doesn't select a floor. So what would you as a responsibly armed American do? Obviously, there are several things you would need to consider in this scenario. Number one, if you are alone, is it safer for you to exit the elevator immediately? Think about that. If there are other people outside who could help you, if you can return to the place you came from, that might be your very best option. Paying attention to the person's body language. What is this person actually doing? We've said that he came in and he didn't even look at the elevator panel. That should be your first clue that something is wrong. If someone is getting in the elevator, think about what the normal actions would be. Someone would get in, maybe make eye contact, and go immediately to check what floor he or she would want. So again, your first choice might be to immediately exit. Of course, you can always come up with an excuse. Hey, oh my gosh, I'm waiting for someone, or oh, look at the time, it doesn't really matter. Or you can just make a beeline right out of the door and straight to safety. But what if that is not actually a good option or a safe option, and you need to stay in the elevator? What would you do then? I, for one, would stay near the panel. If you're near the button panel, hopefully the other person doesn't have the opportunity to press a stop button or get in the way of you pressing perhaps the help button. I would also make sure that you angled your body to face this person. Never stand in the elevator with someone behind you where you can't tell what they are up to. That is a very dangerous scenario, and we see it happening all the time. So maybe angle your body toward the edge or the side of the wall where you can view this person even with peripheral vision. If necessary, make eye contact so that you're looking at that person saying, I see you, I've noticed you, and I feel like something might be wrong. You can also possibly get your phone ready to make a phone call for help. Again, look for the help button on the panel of the elevator itself. And if worse comes to worse, if this person means to do you harm, make sure that you are in a position where you are able to retrieve whatever is necessary to stop the threat. That could be a pepper spray, or that could be your firearm. If you are basically locked in that box with someone who is trying to hurt you, then obviously you might have to defend yourself with whatever means are necessary. The elevator can be kind of a scary place, but don't forget that sometimes the best option is to just get out. We don't have all the scenarios, we don't have all the background for this kind of situation, but it is something good to consider. Something that we should consider now before it ever happens, so that if we do have those red flags, or we do have that gut feeling that something is wrong, we will be able to act immediately and safely. Hopefully this tip helps you, and it's something that you can think about in your life. Until next time, stay safe and be well armed.